So a lot of you guys know Bipin from the AOE group. I don't think he's missed a call in the last couple of years or so. But he was actually going more into the advanced Kano model strategy. So this is top-notch stuff, guys. It really, really is. I mean, we're talking about a strategy that gets implemented by billion-dollar companies for them to actually know how to enter the market with a product, how to differentiate a product, how to focus on the things that matter when it comes to differentiation, and how to not actually go down the road of testing your product by actually launching it first and then looking to see what mistakes came out of that, but actually being able to avoid that. And he went into it in detail. He also spoke about another strategy also, which was called FEMA, I think it was. So I'm very, very excited to actually rewatch the video of that because I think that's an absolute golden nugget. And I need to speak to Bipin because I want to add that within our program, our 8-week brand startup, and probably even in the course itself. Because one of the things that everyone has a challenge with is when I find a great product, how do I actually make it stand out? What points of the product do I focus on to differentiate it, to make it better than my competition? And how do I actually go about doing that? And his model, you could actually do that and it'll probably take you like 1 or 2 hours to not even to actually do that research. And by doing his research, it's actually a lot of it's automated also through AI, but you have to know how to do that and how to actually structure that. So I thought that was invaluable. And one thing I was mentioning also at the actual conference is it's a lot easier to build a business, right, when you have the support of other people. There are so many talented people here in AOE, and a lot of the times you tend to forget that, right? You tend to forget the background that you actually came from, what your expertise was, what your profession was, and how you can actually go about implementing that within AOE and within your e-commerce or your brand building journey. And that's one thing I really want to focus on with a lot of you is if you have a certain talent that can be applied or that you're currently applying in your actual brand, let us know because I think a lot of people will see a lot of value out of that. I mean, every single person does things a little bit differently when it comes to your, let's say, your accounting, when it comes to calculating your P&L, when it comes to working out how to differentiate your product. You might have a system that you've carried over from your workplace that was taught to you or that you actually learned, and now you're applying a new strategy. Well, how awesome would it be if we can get a lot of that information, we can share it, and we can help people that way? There's only so much I can teach, right? Because everything that I'm teaching you are things that I've done and that work for me. But I'm sure there's many different ways out there to not only pick products, but to actually build your brand and to actually differentiate your products and to scale and everything else. So for me, that's what I want. I want us to all assist and help each other so we can actually learn and shortcut a lot of the mistakes that we've done. And if you've made any mistakes like I have, I've made plenty of mistakes when I first got started, and I always try to get people to avoid those mistakes, right? So if you have made a mistake in your business or you've had some certain challenges in your business, we want to hear about that too, right? And we want you to actually share that. There's nothing wrong with coming up and putting your hand up and saying, look, my first product didn't work and I believe this is why it didn't work, and let us know, right? So we want it to be an open forum. We want people to be able to speak their mind and say anything that they actually want to say. I don't have any issues with that at all. If you have challenges, share them. And not only that, but when you actually share them, there's going to be people that can actually assist you to ensure that that doesn't happen again, right? So that's a very, very valuable lesson.
Hey there, this is Neil Asher from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. That video actually was from the regular Monday night Q&A session, excuse me, that I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. Over 2,500 of us now, and growing, by the way. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. Now, if you'd like to find out more about what we do at the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs and get yourself off there and come and join us, all you need to do is go to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. AussieOnlineEntrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that, by the way, is underneath this video, and I will welcome you with open arms and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, have a good one. Bye.